All right, so I'm going to make this a very quick video. I was going to be filming some stuff on my Jeep, but I filmed the steering and the video quality was fine, but the audio quality on the action camera from Amazon was kind of shitty. So I got the job done and the video was crap. So I'm not going to be able to post a video of the steering. I decided to pause on doing the rest of the Jeep upgrades because it's wheeling season. I have a trip this next weekend, and then a trip in August. So I'm kind of holding off on doing any more upgrades because I don't want to take it apart. I want to wheel it the way it is and have some fun. So change of gears, or changing plans. I'm going to start all my major upgrades to the 74 K5 behind me. And I'm going to start off with a little video walk around of what it is in its current state before I get into it. Right now it's not quite an empty shell. The interior is not in it, but I did paint it just here in the garage, nothing fancy. I do have a wiring harness, all kinds of other stuff to do for it, but I'll do a walk around of the vehicle real quick, and then yeah, after that I can get into filming some of the upgrades, starting off with the transmission upgrade. So let me go ahead and stop this, turn it around, and then start filming the video walk around. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn editing too, so we'll see how this goes. All right, I'm going to start here in the front. For those who don't know what this is a 1974 Chevy K5 Blazer. I did a video of it running recently and posted it, but this is it. I've had this thing for a little over a decade. I did do this paint. This is a Duplicolor system that I bought from, or excuse me, not Duplicolor, Summit system that I bought off Summit. Low VOC. I live here in California, so I had it shipped. The single stage, no clear coat, just like they would have done in the 70s. This isn't meant to be a show truck. I'm not good at body work. I'm not good at any of that stuff. Any monkey can shoot paint, so that's kind of what I did. So what does it have under the hood? This is a standard 350 bored out 30 over small block Chevy. It has a FI Tech fuel injection system, which works fine. I've burnt up a couple fuel pumps, but that's just me learning how to deal with the FI Tech. Wiring in here is a little atrocious. This is a aftermarket wiring harness from American Auto Wire. First time I've ever wired a car was doing this one, and it didn't come out the way I wanted to, so I have a new wiring kit right over there. So I'm gonna do it upright. But yeah, again, nothing fancy. It's not rusted out, but it's definitely not a perfectly straight car. The fenders are aftermarket. The hood is from a wrecking yard, got a dent in it. Stock radiator, factory radiator support. I did upgrade the grill and headlights and whatnot, but yeah, there it is. Chevy 350. Got some new headers to go on it. Some eagle-eye people might notice this is 8-lug. Blazers didn't come 8-lug because they're half-ton trucks. But this one's 8-lug because I scored this Dana 60. And I put this Dana 60 together, 513 gears, Yukon Grizzly locker, stock shafts, but I have a crossover steering. You can see this heavy duty tie rod, and over on this side you can see the steering arm and the crossover steering. Yeah, nothing really fancy, really. Just I can do high steer. I just haven't, because it hits this sway bar I put in. I still have to monkey around with that, figure that out. It's got a 1-inch body lift. I like doing just 1-inch body lifts, get a little more room for activities. has these are just some cheapy 4-inch lift springs in the front from Summit with a nicer shackle in the back. That's it. Cheapy shocks, nothing crazy. The interior is empty, but I do have all of it, brand new carpet, everything to put in here. The big difference is going to be, for those who know these trucks, this is not the factory dash. This is from DIY 4x, so aluminum bent dash, replace the factory dash. If I were to build this truck again, I wouldn't do this. It's not something I would do again. It works fine, but when I was building this, I had a different mindset of what this truck was going to be before they kind of skyrocketed in price. There's a roll cage in it. This roll cage is a NHRA drag cage for a C10 that I got off Jegs. It was inexpensive, pre-bent. All you had to do is notch, cut, weld. This is an off-road style rear view mirror. It works good. Sometimes in videos you'll see me monkeying around with this. This is the fuel injection for the EFI. And then here in the future will be the trans controller as well. Up there in the back, that little puck, that's my speedo sensor. I use a GPS speedo. It's way more accurate. I don't have to worry about anything else. But yeah, pretty sparse in here, but I have all new stuff to put in. It's all in my shed. This is just a toolbox I had in the back, behind the back seat. Okay. This right here, this is a Tough Country 4-inch spring. This was on the truck when I got it, so it's been here the whole freaking time that I've had this rig. So you can kind of see, yeah, just an old truck. Cheapy paint job on it. The rear of the truck is a GM 14 bolt. That's out of a 74 Suburban, which I owned and I wheeled for many years. Detroit locker, 513 gears, brand new fuel tank. And probably one of the biggest differences for those who might have noticed, the 3 sticks on the floor, the triple stick setup here. Get underneath the truck. I'm gonna show you what that's about. So I don't know how good this is gonna come out, but that's a Magnum 205. So this is a MP 205. I had years ago. It's from a 1971 Blazer. I bored out to have a 32 spline new inner shaft, and then that's you can't see it. I don't know. That's the Magnum 205 box. What this does is it allows you to have a 4-speed transfer case. So you have the standard 1-to-1 transmission rotation or gearing. You have 2 versions, or in the 205. Then you have the 205's low range, which is 1.96. Then you could have the low range in just the front box, which is 272, just like a MP231. Or you could do double low and have a 5.44 to 1. When I was building this truck, it was going to be an off-road rock crawler, but like I said, the bodies have gotten too expensive, so. And nobody makes, not enough body patch panels out there for you to do body work. This is a Turbo 400 transmission. It's been rebuilt. It only has 1,600 miles on it, but with 513 gears and 35s, I want an overdrive. So that's going to be the upgrade I'm going to start today. I'm going to pull this out and put a 4L80E automatic. It's going to be a 2-wheel drive version, so I have a sensor in the back and in the front, so I don't have to worry about doing a sensor on the transfer case. I've seen people do it before on YouTube, so it should be doable. But pretty short, sweet. That's what it is. There's new glass almost all the way around. Tailgate glass isn't new. And these are all the upgrades I'm doing in the corner, starting with that transmission. That's a 4L80. It's out of a late 90s 3/4 ton truck, 2-wheel drive. Again, so that way I don't have to worry about a sensor. That's upgrade number 1's biggest upgrade, wiring harness. And that's the TCI controller for the EFI, or for the transmission, the computer in the transmission. This one's tunable, so you can have it set. It works on a app on your phone, so it should be pretty cool when I'm done. This is a boat hatch. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that trick before, but you cut a hole in your floor above your gas tank. You put this boat hatch in. They're watertight, fume tight, and then you can access your fuel pump, your intake fuel pump, which is what that is. That's one of the reasons why I burnt up fuel pumps, is because they were frame mount. I'm gonna get away with that. Get away from that. Put it in the tank so it stays cool. This is a air conditioning system from Old Air Products. This is actually, I bought this through LMC. It's cheaper going through LMC than Old Air Products. I don't know if it's what the difference is really. That's a winch plate to hide a winch behind the factory bumper. That's going to go on. I got some acrylic ceramic headers, coated headers I'm going to put on. Back there in the corners, the air conditioning, or the carpet. So yeah, big pile of stuff. Pile seems really big, but there's some Rubbermaid totes underneath there that hold junk, so it's not really as big as it looks. Yeah, that's basically it. The old truck, the old Blazer. I have a whole bunch of stuff to put on it. For those who don't know, 73, 74 only years I have this fender tag. So if you see this fender tag, that's what it is. It's also the only 2 body styles that have that grill. That's the old grill from it, and I put a new grill in it. So those are 2-year only options for the old K5s of these. And this is a full removable top K5, which is one of the reasons why they're getting so expensive. These are not easy to get, and when you do find them, they're really expensive. Big pile of mess here. Yeah, I know, but it's kind of the way I am. I have a scatterbrain, so I'm kind of a wreck, but whatever. And there, you'll see KC lights, daylighters that go on it. And that box underneath my water heater's a Rough Country control switch system, which I will be installing again. It worked out pretty well, but yeah, it's the old K5. Hope you enjoy watching me bust my butt on this thing. It's filthy right now, but hey, it's a project vehicle. If you want more information, just let me know.